Y'all can't. Welcome back, my peoples. Yo, so I'm watching this movie called The Stylist. Today is Sunday. I gotta go back to work. I was off for 5 days, right? I'm like, fuck it. It's Sunday. It's about 7. I'm gonna throw in a movie and shit. I'm gonna watch clothes, whatever. Came back, watched this movie called The Stylist. Yo, now I watch every type of movie. Like I said, I just finished watching Coming to America 2. That was an A minus. That was a great fucking movie. Reason why I give it an A minus is because it's like, bro, we're in 2021. Even if let's say it's 2020, even in 2020, right? Somebody tells you got a son down in America, you a king down wherever at. Fuck that, I'm gonna do a DNA test before I do anything. Listen, we're gonna go to New York, we're gonna go to check Maury out, make sure I got my DNA test, make sure that Maury said you are the father. If he doesn't say that, nah. But back to this movie called The Stylist. I don't know who's in it. I'm not even gonna try to search for it or nothing. It's all freestyle. I know one of them is called Olivia. Shit, I forgot the other one. Yes, I can. Olivia is the one that's about to get married. Claire, remember that name, Claire. She's the nutty one. This bitch is out there. Like, she is fucking gone. She is done off. In the mind, I mean. Like, she needs help, my people. I know my girl be like, you gotta go look at the camera, but fuck it, that's the way I talk. Listen. She's a hairstylist, right? So the movie starts off. I thought the movie was like you ever watch a movie and shit, and that shit starts and it's just dialogue. There's no motherfucking credits or anything like that. It's just dialogue. I'm like, yo, is this the fucking movie? I started watching it. She's like doing some lady's hair. Next thing you know, this bitch is she kills her and she cuts off her scalp. Brings the scalp home and puts it down on this little shed. The fuck, Claire? What are you doing? Calm your ass down, Claire. It ain't that tough. So she has no friends, no nothing. You know what I mean? She doesn't own the little hair salon. I guess somebody else does. Maybe she does because she got a fat ass crib and shit, right? Olivia, she's about to get married, right? But her fucking hairstylist is nowhere to be found. She hasn't heard from her or nothing. So she hits up Claire. She texts her. I gotta look at my thing because I forgot her name. She texted her, right? She's like, yo, can you do my hair and shit? I'm getting married in 2 weeks. But my thing is, right? If you're getting married in 2 weeks, wouldn't you do your hair like at least 2 days before the wedding? Maybe a day before and shit like that. Or maybe on the day of the wedding. Because you're not going to get married until like 6 o'clock in the evening. So go get your hair done like around fucking 10. Like, why you gotta, you know what I mean? All of, whatever. I don't know how that shit works. So, I guess she knows her because she's her regular hairstylist and shit. That's her, you know what I mean? She's her regular one. But I don't know why she was trying to hit somebody else. Oh, you know what it was? Because her friend was like, oh, I got somebody for you or whatever and shit. She's the bomb and shit. So, she never showed up, whatever. So, Claire hits up Olivia and was like, yeah, I got you, you know what I'm saying, I'll do that shit for you. But she's been scoping her out already and shit. Now, like I said, they kind of know each other type shit. She's Olivia's old hairstylist. So Olivia goes to Claire's little shop. She gets her hair done 2 weeks before the motherfucking wedding. All right. So they get to the talking and shit like that. Whoop-de-woo. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. About to get married and shit. Thank you for the hair and shit, whatever. So she's like, yo, how about you and shit? You know what I mean? I'm talking about Olivia asking Claire, yo, so how about you and shit? Like, what's your deal? You know what I mean? They start talking. So Olivia befriends Claire. It was like, yo, if you want to come over and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like tomorrow, just come to the crib and shit and just talk. So she's like, all right. So she gets all dressed up and shit. She goes to her house and shit. So now, Olivia got a little pizza. She got a little wine and shit, a little Merlot, all that good shit. They're over there drinking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they talking. So Olivia's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? My parents, you know, my dad was never around. It was just me, my moms, and my siblings. She has like, I don't remember how many sisters or brothers she has. I know that one sister was there with her, right? So she's like, oh, okay, that's cool. But how about you, Claire? How about you? How did you grow up? So she starts freaking out like, well, you know, I didn't have my dad there neither and stuff like that. My mom died when I was 12, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess either she died because she was a drunk or she died in a car accident. Because she referenced, oh, it's because she used to drink. But the movie doesn't tell you. Anyway, we're moving along. So now Claire leaves and she's all freaking out like, oh, she having a whole fucking panic attack and shit like that. Because Olivia was telling her like, yo, you're a good person and shit, don't worry about that. So she felt that like, Claire felt that like, oh shit, somebody really gives a fuck about me. But chick, you like 30 years old, get over yourself. So she gets in her car. She driving and shit home. She crying. She crying and shit. She's like she's having a whole fucking meltdown. Right? She gets home. Olivia texts her, yo, thank you for coming by and shit. Yo, come to the little bachelorette party and shit on in 2 days or whatever. I'll be there. So she goes to the bachelorette party. She gets all dressed and shit, whoopty-woo, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? She gets over there. Olivia introduced Claire to all the friends and shit like, yo, that's my sister, you know what I'm saying? That's Shantae right there, that's Claire right there, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Hey, this is Claire, this is my motherfucking hairstylist. I got my hair so dope like this and shit. But bitch, you about to get married in a week and a half and shit. Your shit ain't gonna look like that in a week and a half, so shut your mouth! So Claire's over there and shit, chilling, you know what I mean? They all go dancing and shit. Olivia go dancing with her friends, but she's there and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, bro, just interact with people. Claire, she gets a little stain on her dress and shit. And she's freaking about that shit all day long. Like, the whole night, she's freaking about it. She's like, oh, my God, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Now, mind you, she don't kill somebody the night before, though. Like, whatever. So she goes and shit. And she's in the bathroom trying to clean it off. So she hears two people coming in. So she runs into the little bathroom stall. And it's Olivia's friend. You know what I'm saying? The black chick and some Asian chick, right? So they talking and shit. So the Asian chick is like, oh, hey, girlfriend. Like, you better watch out for that dude. And she's like, well, don't what? Fuck that. If he keeps buying us drink, you damn right. Whoop-de-whoop. Oh, but how about the hairstylist? She is just like so fucking weird. And they just starts bashing her and shit. And she's over in the little bathroom stall hearing all this shit like, oh, I'm still heartbroken. They don't like me. Long story short, she goes to the black chick's house and shit and try to murder her. But the black chick got a little side piece over and shit, so she couldn't do it. Moving along. She's hitting up Olivia. Like, yo, I'm saying you need help for the wedding, whoop-de-woo, all this good shit. And Olivia's like, yo, listen, I'm good. Everybody got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a couple of days and shit before the wedding and shit. Don't worry about it. I don't need your help. Claire shows up at her motherfucking job like, yo, what's up, man? You been dodging my calls, my texts, and all that shit. Olivia's like, look, bruh. I'm about to get married in a couple of days. I don't need you to be all up in my ass and shit about nothing. Like, you stressing me the fuck out. I got my family stressing me the fuck out. Look, I don't need nothing from you. Oh, you sure? Like, look, bitch, I don't need nothing from you. Boom. Claire calls the parents of Olivia. Like, hey, you need help? She's like, yeah, we do. You know what I'm saying? Just come on by. It's a big ass motherfucking wedding and shit. They go all out. They went to the it's like a fucking castle type shit. They have like one room here, that's the church. They have another room there, that's something else. They having like, bruh, y'all doing way too much. So I guess 2 nights before the wedding, out of nowhere, here comes Claire. She's feeling like, oh, I need to kill somebody and shit like that. Now I'm not saying a lot of things that's in the movie because I want you to go watch it. Maybe not. Just don't do it to yourself because this shit was trash. So, two days before the wedding and shit, right? Claire decides, fuck it. I need these urgents and shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to go out there and kill somebody. So she just casually walks up to some random person's house, knocked on the door. She has a whole nightgown on, and don't worry about that. I'm not gonna tell you why she got a nightgown on. You gotta go watch this trash ass movie because if I watched it, y'all gotta watch it too. She got a whole nightgown on, right? She knocks on the door. This butch chick comes out. She's like, hey, how can I help you? And she's like, hey, I'm in trouble. Can I use your phone? She's like, yeah, give me a second. She turns around, about to go get her phone. What's her name again? Here comes Claire. I keep forgetting her name. Here comes Claire. She got scissors, you know, obviously because she's a stylist and shit. That's her weapon of choice. It's scissors or a fucking comb or a blow dryer or something, right? Or shampoo and shit. She'll put the shampoo in your eye. You be like, oh shit, and she just That didn't happen. That happened in the movie. But I'm just saying it would have been wild if it would have been, right? It would have been hilarious. So anyhow, she goes in there and stabs the chick in the back. And she takes her scalp off and takes her with her. So the day of the wedding, right? She shows up. Claire shows up because obviously, if Olivia would have listened to me when I was like, yo, just wait, baby girl, until the week of your wedding to do your hair, none of this shit would have ever happened. But she didn't listen to me, so that's what happened. Claire goes over there and shit. Olivia mom's just like, oh my god, you're Claire. Okay, yeah, look, she needs you. Look at her hair and shit. That shit fucked up. That shit dead. Claire hooks her up. Go
take a look.
Everybody's getting ready and shit. You know what I mean? They're like at the chapel and shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's sitting down and shit, whatever. You know what I mean? Whoa. Her husband, you know what I mean, is there waiting for her to come in. So, you know, I guess the flower girl, she's like 6 years old. She comes in, she walks, you know what I mean, throwing flowers. Then it's the two bridesmaids. They walk in. It's the black chick and shit, 'cause she never got killed, thank God. And then some other chick, her sister walks in or whatever, right? Woo-dee-woo. And then another chick walks in and shit with the whole, you know what I mean, with the whole gown and shit. The bride walks in and shit. She was like, yeah, I'm shrunken down. Gets up there. The dude is like touching her, like, yo, you feel different type shit. Takes off the fucking whatever the fuck that shit is. I ain't never been married. I don't know none of that shit. And it's Claire with Olivia's scalp on her head. And can you believe the husband is like, what have you done to my wife? Where is she? Obviously, my nigga, she's dead. Like, you don't see the scalp? But my question is, you don't kill this chick, right? You don't kill Olivia. How the hell did you not get a speck of blood on that wedding gown? That's just fucking amazing. Like, how did you do it? Now, I understand if the wedding gown would have been already hung up and shit like that and whatever. No, Olivia had this shit. Not a speck of fucking blood on that motherfucker. The Stylist.
What did you do?
F-. That shit was fucking trash.
Until next time, stay tuned and carry on, everybody.